Hi, Cancer. It is your August 2025 love reading and happy existence. Hope that you are doing fabulously today, and we're going to get some messages for your person and what they are thinking and feeling, and what they want to tell you. Like what's coming up for the month of August. I think there's some really good things coming up with Lionsgate, which is we are in our moon in Leo. But we are moving into now the Lionsgate. We had a solar eclipse that we just went through on August the 2nd. So a lot of energy is very turbulent right now and playing a big role in mixed communications, kind of like mixed signals, mixed messages. And, we're going to get to the bottom of that and get some clarification on why that is happening and what we can expect to hear. All right. So I'm going to do a quick prayer to Spirit just to bless Cancer and bless this reading, and we're going to get all the right answers. And we're sitting out on my beautiful deck today. So Spirit, please, bless Cancer with amazing health, tons of money, and love for all their days, because that is what all of us are here for. We're here for abundance. Oh, sorry, I'm not the worst shuffler in the world, but we're here for a reason. All right. Okay, we're going to do a shuffly shuffle to know that we've shuffled them up nice. Okay, so Cancer, we're going to get some readings. What does your person want to tell you? And what's their action towards you? What is the overall reading energy for August 2025? So, it's been really hot out. Whoa. Ace of Swords on the table, which is like new ideas. It's clarity. It's a rebuild. It's a rewire. It could be like, possibly new ideas. We're going to get clear. Oh, we have an Eight of Swords that pops out. Probably they're keeping themselves stuck. It's a lot of swords. So like swords meaning keeping themselves stuck, keeping themselves in a perception that is possibly not what they want. Like, because they have these new ideas. They see the light, but they're keeping themselves bound to a particular vision, which they could get out of. And we'll see. Are they going to get out of it? Self-imposed restrictions. Oop. Hello. This is like a little bit jumpy. Please give me a message what your Cancer's person is trying to articulate, like with the swords. I know there's a lot of pain and there's been a lot of indecision and altered perceptions. And they feel bound by something. The Wheel of Fortune coming out there in that sense, because this is the end and into a new beginning. This is the Wheel of Fortune always leads into divine timing. It will turn. So there is a turning point. So that's very good when it looks, when you look at that card coming out of the Eight of Swords and that orange matching up on those two wheels there for Cancer's person. I think that they know that the wheel is turning and they have to make a decision, because there's they can't keep themselves bound in this altered perception anymore. They can't look like they can't see in the mirror. They know that that's not what they like to see. So I see the overall thing is them getting it, but like they are really keeping themselves stuck with a certain angle in life. But the wheel, you can't escape the wheel from turning. It's going to turn whether they like it or not. And I think Cancer, that's like with your energy, because there is a Cancer energy on the wheel. Sorry. Behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. I have to take it. Oh, okay. So yeah, Two of Pentacles reversed. So that means the decisions, right? Like they are going into a reflective mode, but they will come out of it very quickly, because they can't stay stuck. They can't ignore. Look at that. Like, that is, the wheel will turn, and the wheel will turn into ultimately that pentacle, because that's a pentacle. So when you look at two pentacles, there's two people that create together. There can't be anything else. So with that wheel turning, there's a turning point for this person with that two of pentacles reversed, because they're not going to stay stuck. They have to make a decision. Thank you. Six of Pentacles, I knew that was going to come out, but I wasn't picturing that reversed, because that is, you know, I really hope, because there's the Pentacles aligning there, that this person chooses that. You want to choose the gold. You want to choose, because that is always a vibration up in the color scheming of things. Red is good. There's a love vibration going on there, but with the orange and the gold, like, you're reaching more for a better offer. That is the better pentacle. But there's, if you see, like, with the abundance and the Six of Pentacles reversed, there is that choice, but that person could make an uninformed choice, or a kind of a me first choice, but that's not the best choice when you're looking at, like, something like the wheel and your stability, because everything has its opposite effect. So when you have peace, you have unrest. When you have love, you have hate. And where that opposite spectrum, that neutrality meets, that's where that person has to get to make these life choices. But when you keep yourself stuck in the Eight of Swords with these altered perceptions and these perceived blockages and all of these things, but everybody's on their journey. So, you know, it's a question of, like, rebuilding your mind, rebuilding. This person needs to very much go within and reconstruct, and not keep themselves so stuck, because that wheel is going to turn and they're going to have to make a choice. But with these reversed, I hope that they will make the right choice. There's no free will, or so there is free will here. So, like, you know, we can't always make that person make that right choice, but we hope we can put that positive energy out there, and we're going to, oh shit, 1 second. I'm laughing. I shouldn't laugh. Okay, so Cancer's person, like, Cancer, this isn't your energy. I think with your energy, you're part of that wheel. You're part of that beautiful wheel, because you're standing on top of it, and that, you know, like, as, like, you got it figured out. You have it figured out. This person, not so much. Because there's a tower. There's a motherfucking tower. Squirrels blowing the nuts off squirrels, and oh my God. I don't know what to say. Your person might want to just, I'm not saying, I'm not being a hater to any cross watchers, but yeah, they better get their shit together, make the right choice, because I think they are going to go for it. Look at that, because there's strength. That's Leo energy. So there's strength. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're just going to move down a little bit, because we're going to make some room, because I'm going to clarify all these with words. All right, so we have strength. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Maybe, you know what, sometimes the tower has to come to really just burn the freaking house down to really see what is up. Because there's pentacles burning there. There's, like, you know, there's great balls of fire. You know, I don't see... You can't escape that. So just have some strength. Bring it. Like, you know, that the strength is upright. So I like that. Your person, they got the infinity symbol on the arm. There's that heart. So look how, like, the world, Cancer, you're, like, wearing these dice around your neck, and they say the number on the dice is 10. Because that's the wheel's number. That's 10, and that's 8 for strength. So that is the overall number of 8, making that Leo energy come into their strength power. So what's the oh, there it is. Hang on. Okay, we're going to pick up from where we left off. I hope I can merge these videos together. All right, the card that fell on the floor was the Ten of Pentacles. So that is what they are going to go for. Because look, there's that beautiful blend of those red and orange colors. You've got the red stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. Little New Kids on the Block for you there. But we got like that pentacle. See what I told you? Like that orange. That orange is what they should go for. They should go for you, Cancer, because you're where it's at. Sorry, like, you know, don't be a hater. But this is that orangey blended color between the red and the orange. I think that is going to merge because we want that Ten of Pentacles. Everybody wants that. They want that legacy. They want that connection. They want that family. The kids dancing around. They know it. They got the dog there. The dog even knows it. Little lanterns, like that symbol. You got this before in another reading. Okay, so one more card. 2, 4, 6, 8. Last card, Spirit. What's... Whoa! Okay, so we're just going to pause again. Okay, so the card that came out was the World. And before I shuffled, I was saying to myself, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this... if it's going to come out, it's going to come out. But I hadn't hit record yet. So I'm like, I feel this very strongly for you, Cancer. The wheel, the world is like your wish fulfillment, your highest hopes. The world is your oyster. So the wheel turns into the world, the wish fulfillment, bringing you, the universe bringing you your desired outcome because of the strength after the Tower. But there's some still over the month of August, there are still going to be some really hard decisions this person is going to reflect. They are going to make a choice. Probably, I'm not saying with free will, if it's, you know, like they might make the good choice. That they have the opportunity to flip that upside down. Again, with the Six of Pentacles. So, let's just go. We're going to get their words, what they want to say to you. Because they do have things to say to you. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles in words for Cancer. Ace of Pentacles in words. Because that's like a new conflict, but I don't, like, that's only, oh shit. Pieces be still and know God. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because with that light shining outside of that person's mind, they really, and they look like they need to go within. Pieces be still. They need to be still and really get that message clear in their head of what they want to see as an outcome. So maybe that's what they're doing. And that's good. If they do that, then they have a chance to flip that Two of Pentacles and flip that Six of Pentacles over, right? Hold on. Okay, this came up for you again. Be mine forever. Well, maybe they are keeping themselves stuck. Like, they could be keeping themselves stuck in the wrong perception. Maybe they are looking at things wrong with you, Cancer. They might be looking at things all wrong because that energy of Be Mine Forever is there. But this person is keeping themselves stuck from that. And that's what I'm saying. If that's self-imposed, they could make a good choice here. And maybe, whoa, the wheels. I miss holding you. I miss your touch. So good. That wheel's going to turn. You can sit pretty because they do miss holding you. Of course they do. But, you know, I think that with the Two of Pentacles reversed, that is that, like, they're balancing. They're trying to balance themselves. That is an inner harmony of Two of Pentacles as well. Clarify Two of Pentacles, please, in words. Two of Pentacles reversed in Cancer's person's words. Thank you, Spirit. I want to exchange breath with you like we used to. Okay. They miss the intimacy. And, I think that that's an important thing to note for this connection, because this person is keeping themselves stuck. So in order to get them out of that, I think, Cancer, you have to let that happen. To let them miss you. Let them think about the times they spent with you, the time spent with you. And once that kind of, in your energy, if they can miss you for a second, I think that will, lead to a really nice tower. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Or, sorry, the Six of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. I'm the most terrible shuffler ever. Actually, that's not a good manifestation. I should say I'm the best shuffler ever, and then it'll be that way. So it is. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. Forgive me. Yeah, okay. So they did. I think that's leading into the Tower, because the Six of Pentacles, they made a wrong choice. And that could be something that they did in their past, and they're that might not be but they still have to take off that blindfold and look at themselves and really understand that they miss you. And that wheel's going to turn, and they're going to be left there trying to balance, but let them miss you, because you're worth it. So the Six of Pentacles flipped upside down. I made a mistake, forgive me. Well, yeah, they probably fucking chose the wrong thing. Sorry. The Tower. Did I get one that flipped? Okay, it did, yeah. I will never stop loving you. Yeah, no shit. So, you know what? I love this, because for the Tower, that's what brings the Tower. Because they realize that. They know they can never stop loving you. That's something that is just a thing. And even though... Sorry, this is the upper card. So, the love I need is within me. Yes, it is. That strength. So that's where the strength comes from. The strength comes from their inner self. Because if they can just get out of those swords and understand the feelings that they're having, then that will flip these. And then they will be, you know what? They could admit that. But the Tower's still going to happen no matter what, because they realize that. But they have to bring the inner strength with that love that I need is within themselves. Because that's a healing journey, and everybody's got to go through that own healing journey. But they want that Ten of Pentacles. That's the outcome leading up. Because that came before in the top presentation before. So that's moving positions based on actions that this person takes and choices that they make. Everything has a cause and everything has an effect. And we don't make that law. The universe makes that law. And we cannot escape it. So, I drink to forget you. So they drink to forget that. They are just trying to... That might be the block. That's definitely the block here. They're not dealing with their shit. They're just on autopilot with the world. Thank you, abundance. So that's what it's leading to. It's leading to abundance with everything. There's the 8 matching the 8 with the strength. See? And then there is love, money, peace. Stop drinking to forget, So you have to deal with it. And maybe they will. Maybe the Tower is going to be enough to make this person want to move forward in the world. And they will, because I think they'll have some strength over August, because it's going to lead to that abundance eventually. But Cancer, they have work to do. So I'm going to leave it there. Love ya. Have fun. Stay strong. And remember that this is only temporary. This is nothing that, we go through these patterns in life and cycles with people that are there to, we teach, they teach. We learn, they learn. There's a cause and effect, and there's a yin and a yang, push and a pull, but it obviously leads back to the abundance and that world of our universe and what we create. We can create certain things, but that person also has options to create as well. So you have to keep that in mind. Everybody's on their journey, but it does link you two very much together. But I think that holding boundaries and making them miss you will be in your best advantage to bring this tower. Otherwise, they won't reach that point. If they don't feel that, they don't miss holding you and miss your touch, they want to exchange breath with you, because they're not balanced. So they need to get balanced. So, because they made a mistake, please forgive me. The tower comes in, you hold your ground, they're going to never stop loving you. They'll have that inner strength. You'll renew that inner strength for them because you've held it back. Made them miss you. And they'll realize that they drink for, and they'll have that realization that they're just drinking to forget. Like it's not, they want something real and tangible. Not this to Eight of Swords shit. Keeping yourself bound up with this drama. So get rid of the drama, and Cancer's person, and get your shit together, and then you could probably have the world. Because I see that as an outcome. Anyway, happy existence. Bye.